Hello friends, welcome to Gentleman Cadet Academy GCA. Hope you all are doing good and preparing well for your upcoming SSB. So today the video is a part of tricky interview question series, and this is going to be the third video in the series, and the topic of the video is why there is a percentage drop after 10th class, 12th class or graduation. So this is a very important question that is always asked in SSB if you have percentage drop in your academic history. So do not copy the answer. I will provide you the sample answer. Just take idea from the sample answer and create your own answer. So like always, without wasting any time, let us start. So this video will be covered in several parts. So let us first discuss why this question is asked. So when interviewer asks about a drop in your academic marks, they are not just checking your scores. They want to learn few things. The very first is your honesty and self-awareness. That is, can you face your weaknesses openly? Then your maturity. That is, do you take responsibility for your setbacks? Then your resilience. That is, did you learn from the experience and improve? Then your circumstances. Are there legitimate challenges or distractions you faced? Then finally, your mindset. That is, are you ready to overcome difficulties or do you make excuses? So in short, the board wants to know if you are a responsible person who can handle failure maturely, which is an important quality for any officer. So now let us discuss how to frame your answer. So there are few steps. So in order to prepare your answer, the very first step is analyze the reason for the drop. That is, first clearly identify what caused your marks to drop. The common reasons include transition challenges, that is from 10th to 12th or 12th to graduation, then increased difficulty or different syllabus, then personal or family issues which include illnesses or financial problems, then distractions due to extracurricular activities or part-time jobs, then the lack of proper study techniques initially, and finally stress or health problems. So make sure your reason is truthful. So the second step is own it and be honest. That is, do not try to hide or avoid the topic. Acknowledge the drop openly, showing you understand what happened. Then the third step is explain how you addressed it. So describe the steps you took to improve. For example, developed better study habits, improved time management, then reduced distractions, then sought help from teachers or mentors, then balanced extracurricular activities more effectively, and finally built mental toughness and focus. So then the fourth step is show your growth. So mention improvements you made in subsequent exams or how this experience taught you valuable life lessons like perseverance, discipline, and resilience. Then the final step is link it to officer qualities. So relate your experience of overcoming academic setbacks to qualities that the armed forces value. For example, the ability to face challenges, continuous self-improvement, discipline and hard work, and mental toughness and persistence. Now let us talk about a mini structure for framing your answer. So frame your answer in 6 steps. So the very first is acknowledge the drop. You can say, yes, I did have a drop after my 10th, 12th or graduation. Then second is explain the reason briefly. And this was mainly because. Then the third is mention the impact. So it made me realize. Then the fourth is describe actions you took. You can say, I then improved by. Then the fifth is highlight results or learning. You can say, as a result, I got. Then final step is connect to your future. That is, this experience prepared me for challenges in the armed forces. Now let us discuss sample answer for this question. So one thing again, please do not copy the answer. Just take an idea from the answer and make your own answer. So talking about the sample answer one, so you can start like, sir, after my 10th board exams, my percentage dropped in the 11th standard because I faced some difficulty adjusting to the new syllabus, which was more challenging and required different study methods. And additionally, I was also participating in sports activities, which took up some of my time. Initially, I struggled with time management and balancing academics and extracurriculars. However, this experience taught me valuable lessons about planning and discipline. I started making detailed study schedules, prioritized important topics, and sought guidance from my teachers and seniors. I also reduced distractions and dedicated fixed hours to studies daily. And over the next year, my academic performance improved significantly, and I was able to maintain a very good balance between studies and other activities. So this period helped me develop patience, resilience, and better organization skills. And I believe these qualities are crucial for an officer where managing multiple tasks and facing tough challenges with calmness is essential. So I'm confident that I can apply these learnings to my future career in the armed forces. Now let us talk about the second sample answer. So the sample answer 2 starts like this. Sir, after my 10th board exams, I had scored well and naturally there were expectations from me to perform equally well in 12th. However, during my 12th standard, I faced a drop in my percentage and I take full responsibility for it. One of the primary reasons was the dual pressure of board exams and entrance test preparations. So while the school syllabus focused more on theory and structural answers, the competitive exams required conceptual clarity, fast problem solving, and a different approach. So initially, I struggled to balance the two. I devoted more time to preparing for entrance exams like JE, NEET, or NDA, and in the process, my board preparation got slightly compromised. And secondly, it was also a period of mental pressure with expectations from family, teachers, and self. And I was not very good at managing the stress back then. However, instead of being discouraged, I took this experience as a turning point. I learned the importance of emotional balance, smart study planning, and staying focused under pressure. So, over time, I worked on my weaknesses, improved my time management, and started maintaining better balance in academics and personal discipline. So, while the drop in percentage was temporary, but the lessons it taught me were permanent, I now feel more confident in handling pressure situations and performing the consistency, the qualities I believe are essential for a future officer. So this is about the sample answer 2. Now let us discuss what to avoid saying. So do not say things like it was bad luck or the teachers didn't teach well. Then avoid blaming family or external factors without showing your own responsibility. Then do not say I don't know or appear confused. Then do not make it sound like the drop defines your entire academic career. And finally, avoid long excuses. That is, keep it concise and focused. Then moving to the last part of the video, final tips. So the very first is practice your answer so you can deliver it confidently and naturally. Then be sincere, that is, panel can detect dishonesty or hesitation because they are very well trained. And third is if your marks improved after the drop, highlight that to show progress. And fourth is if your marks haven't improved yet, talk about your plans and commitment to do better. Then the final thing is use a calm tone, maintain positive body language while answering. So this is all about today's video. So more similar videos are coming in the series. So stay tuned for that. So until then, keep learning, keep preparing, keep watching and keep supporting. Thank you and best of luck for your upcoming SSB. Jai Hind.